A final piece. Gosetsu has been given much to consider. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. 'Twill not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Oh yeah, because we were supposed to be over here to gather information. Not less than the Dotharl's plans for the Nodum will suffice, I fear. Well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadhu and see what secrets I can prize from her lips. I would almost just tell her, like, hey, like, some of our people are being held by the Orinir. They wanted us to spy on you. We don't particularly care for them. We don't care what information we take back as long as it's believable. So can you just basically can we do some double agent like misinformation type of thing? The spies return, and they have learned not. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nodum. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Domin. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. Yeah, and so coming back to the Orinir with stratagems would, probably be an indication of deceit because they probably know, that the Dotharl, like, don't use strategies or whatever. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is not for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most preposterous. Oh, no, it is preposterous. I was thinking, no, it's not preposterous, it's prosperous. Jeez. Okay. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soil drips deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Or drinks deep of the... I don't know if I read that right. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear, such is our way. Even when our numbers dwindle, if we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. The Tharl train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Sadhu Hatun, Gusser's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nodum draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nodum, you should return to the mole and make ready. But know that when next we meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall. But if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Gesser has been lain to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rites for the flesh? I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands, if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Geddon may already have caught his scent. My apologies, Lavenza. This will take but a moment. Yeah, I obviously don't believe what the Dathal believe. I still think it's an interesting, kind of a cool belief system. And one of the reasons why I like them. The Oranir do have an interesting kind of lore to them as well, but they're just outright dickheads, though. Such as those that, have been told their entire lives that they're, like, ordained. The chosen or whatever.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, to me, I believe, it is just food for the earth. But it does, there's a certain disrespect, it seems, to just leaving it out like that. But I get it, too. I mean, if you come at it from the context of, like, the cycle of life, it's not so bad.
But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace. There is comfort in that. Nay, we dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
I think it almost would have been more appropriate if it just had him get up and walk away, you know, and maybe keep him in front of the body so you don't, you know, you don't actually see um, the jackals or whatever attacking the body, but, you know, you can see them coming in toward it, you know, to show that he kind of accepts that this is how they do things. But, I mean, at least, you know, he shows he understands, but it's not his way. Well then, we must all be on our way, even Gesser. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Cutscene? Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne. I mean, deep? It's not that big.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they concluded last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same, and so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Then honor him by doing the same for others with all your might and main. You know, When my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own two hands.
As the gods will, Gosetsu has seen enough of Datharl Ka. You are ready to depart, I trust? Good. Then let us away. Oh, I'm just gonna... No, yeah, the Dawn Throne. We can but tell Magni the truth. And if our most radiant brother is unsatisfied, it will be my pleasure to put an end to this charade. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. No secret stratagems, you say. That is well. I expected as much. The Datharl are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field, and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of the Hatun Sadhu. He does not like her. Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Datharl, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the women of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Geddon, the feral Udgan, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magni such disrespect, such defiance. By rights should she pay with her life. This is also another one that she's probably, his quote-unquote moon, but neither one of them would want to admit that. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. My lord, Lys, you are unharmed? Thanks to you and Lavenza, we are free to return to Mol Ilo, I take it. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mall and make ready for the Nadam on one condition. To fight in the Nadam is to be bound by it. Swear here and now to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Hagan, whomsoever it may be. We swear. In a way, being forced to stay behind may actually have been a good thing. I had a lot of time to think, and usually I don't. Let us not be too quick to count our blessings. We must still win the Nadam. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experiences with the Dotharl. But as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come. Cyrano and the others are waiting. Yeah, I wonder how long they were, held by the Ornir. I honestly kind of believe that the Nadam would have happened sooner. I don't know. I was just figuring I was going to get it done earlier in the stream. But again, it's just I've forgotten so much that I just didn't remember how much there was here. I mean, I remembered really liking the story here because I think I liked the lore of the tribes here. But yeah, again, the details of specifically what you do here, didn't remember. It's almost time for the Nadam. I'm so excited. There is a tension in the air, an awareness of the coming storm, a nervousness, aye, but a confidence as well. Faith, perchance. No. Though our journey home was rather more roundabout than I had anticipated, it was also more educational. I think it's safe to say we are better prepared for the experience. Today's enemies are tomorrow's allies. Remember this. Thank the gods you are all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardam's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Thank you for watching. Tonight's stream was incredible. As far as I can tell, completed all of the at least 4.0 Azim Step content, did the Nodum. All of it is just so great. I love the zone. I love the characters. I love the lore of the Alra tribes. It's honestly, I think, one of my favorite parts of the game. And I thoroughly enjoyed all of it. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to come join me live on this amazing adventure, the link to my Twitch is down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a good one.